So it is no secret that there are suspect tests in Quaquaval in the underused tier, and I myself have already qualified to have a say-so as to whether or not this Pokemon should be banned. Stick around till the end of the video where I give you my honest verdict as to why I shall be voting the way I will. We play a few casual games on my quote-unquote main account at this point. I'll just discuss my thoughts and opinions on Quaquaval. Folks, there are some people out there that will have you believing that Quaquaval is so amazing because of its set variety and its snowballing potential, but for those of us who are casual players, we can just stick to the basics. It is clear that Quaquaval is only being suspect tested on the back of its adamant nature, Aqua Step, Moxie, Lumberry set. Nothing more, nothing less. Any Pokemon, when studied in depth, to have some bulky options, some defensive options, some hyper aggressive options, and calculated EVs and IVs, as explained in the suspect process, any Pokemon can find success if they are exposed to enough games. Quaquaval is only here because of what I'm showing off right here, right now. I've already Swords Dance, the Sinistcha is screwed. I'm using the team I actually ended up getting the requirements to have this vote, so if you desire to use this team in underused, okay, good to rationalize with the opponent. If you desire to use this team yourselves, it's all there in the description of this video down below. But I digress. Yes, Quaquaval has set variety. I myself have used Quaquaval to great success as a defensive, rapid spin, roosting Pokemon. Let's not forget Quaquaval has decent HP stat, and because of Moxie and its near guaranteed ways and means of raising its speed with rapid spin, you can always find some use case for a defensive Quaquaval to still pack a punch. And there's even a bulky attacker with leftovers and potentially bulk up or Swords Dance and Roost so that you can't be easily revenged and you can just bulk up or Swords Dance and get strong over a long period of time rather than going all in from the get-go like I'm trying to do in this game. But that being said, I believe that the majority of the community actually feels Quaquaval is actually broke because of the aforementioned set of Swords Dance, adamant nature. It's just so easy to send Quaquaval in versus the opponent's Pokemon that has to run in fear. Grab a free Swords Dance or free Aqua Step and the pressure is on from the word go. And with the adamant nature, Quaquaval's attack is quite high, I must admit. It's such a perfect defensive typing for such a aggressive amount of advantages that this Pokemon has been granted. It resists many of the common priority moves in underused, and it's not squishy as we've mentioned before. There was a time, folks, where I did a video explaining that banning Quaquaval would be a mistake in underused because it's a necessary evil, a very easy Pokemon to pick up. I outplay my opponent for 20 turns straight, and I just have one moment of weakness, and the opponent happens to send in Quaquaval at the opportune time and destroy me instantaneously, resulting in a loss for me. That's not a fair and fun way to play Pokemon. Also, eventually there will be another World Cup of Pokemon coming around, and if I am fortunate enough to be chosen to play my region, potentially nabbing a second custom avatar, an inexperienced newbie like me doesn't want the elites of competitive Pokemon just coming to the game with Quaquaval, Aqua Stepping circles around me and just finishing the game off in one quick fashion. Seeing as World Cup games are just a best of one, not a best of three, so I don't even have a second chance to pile on the pressure onto the opponents. Nonetheless, I digress. I have to Shadow Ball this guy because they are quite low at already and they're getting quite mad. Okay, why do they have to drop my special? That's not very special of you to do. Now I'm going to be in a precarious position. I lost at this point. 2 turns of special attack dropping. I pray that I be faster. If I... Ooh, you've just lost the game on the spot, my friend. But I digress. Back to Quaquaval. In summary, folks, I shall be voting ban. Simply because Quaquaval is way too reliable in the hands of a newcomer and in the hands of an expert. Just imagine what kind of devastating circles they can perform with Quaquaval. I believe that the metagame deserves a shift of sorts, rather than seeing Quaquaval Aqua Stepping every game up. Perhaps new Pokemon can rise to take the offensive water type mantle, at least the physical attacking offensive water type mantle. What I believe it would happen if Quaquaval ends up getting banned, Weaval's gonna get a lot better. I mean, Tinkerton being one of the Weavile checks, it's not that bulky on the physical defensive side, so you're gonna have some problems there. Yes, Keldeo possesses the same typing as Quaquaval and even better bulk, but the fact that Quaquaval is played as a game-ending Pokemon means that you can spend time chipping down the Keldeo and switching back and forth appropriately into its attacks. If you make one wrong guess with Quaquaval, you may end up seeing all your Pokemon getting swept from out of nowhere. Azumarill's not used that often, and another offensive-minded Pokemon that's going to get better if Quaquaval has to go is Hisuian Arcanine, an Aqua Step victim, a prime Aqua Step victim in the tier. Although I don't believe Hisuian Arcanine will be a good Pokemon in the tier by any capacity or any stretch of the imagination, I think it will still be a lot better at the end of the day nonetheless. Less strain on the team builder shall be placed because of the removal of Quaquaval, should it come to pass. As we continue the video, I won't make it that long, just maybe 1 or 2 example battles and some background noise as you try and fall asleep. Let me know what you think about Quaquaval in Underuse. Do you still believe it is a necessary evil? Or are you under the impression that, yes, this Pokemon needs to go with immediate effect? As I alluded to in the video that I shall also link in the description, Quaquaval was actually hated on in the tiering survey. Not many people want to see this Pokemon in this tier. But that's neither here nor there. Let's focus up on just playing some casual games and potentially winning a few of them, 1 or 2 of them. Let's just see what's up as the opponent has brought the dead Aurora Veil. Ninetales is a Pokemon that has fallen. I repeat, fallen. Let's see where Ninetales is. Alolan Ninetales, never used. Weren't you an OU Titan back in the day? I believe you were, but no more. There's no need for the Aurora Veiling talents. Interesting thing about Ninetales, folks, I'm going to do some advertisement for myself right here, right now. Keep this guy in the back as a sack, is that what I have to do? Maybe I can get some more hazards up on the floor at a later date. They obviously shall bullet punch me there. What a large amount of damage, but an Earthquake is free to click at this point in time. If they go Superior, it's chip on the Superior, that's all I can say. They can glare me, they can do whatever they want to. They can dare me if they want to. Earthquake does the chip I need, that's Aqua Step. I think I may as well just go for it right here, right now. Get myself +1 speed, as the computer has decided to freeze upon me. They are not in life or death range, so I can either get a +1 in both attack and special attack, and physical attack. Attack and speed, my bad. Thoughts all over the place. Take the rocks, take the step, what you gonna do next? That did way too much. I don't know if it was a roll, but I'm still going to step up a storm in case the Superior is choice Scarf in any capacity. But yeah, this is a clear example of, oh my goodness, I didn't expect that now, to be honest. I was playing it quite stupidly. Alas, a 3rd step is... You died as Stealth Rocks with Sizzle, so no more priority except maybe Mark Punch. That's another sad reality I have to face and stare down. I'll go hard into the brave bird that I possess. Under thighs. Just pressurize this Conkeldurr from doing massive damage to Sinistcha. Even though Sinistcha is immune, it wasn't the ideal course of action to go into. What's done is done. They'll go into their Skeledirge now, I believe, and I shall sacrifice the Protoss Warrior. What's this guy's name? I guess the Protoss Warrior has to die right here, right now, because of this Tornadus Theory, which is probably gonna be packing some bulk. Okay, that is grand. Oh, don't click Stealth Rocks, click Spikes. That's what we want to do. Pressurize the Conkeldurr and the Superior a little bit. Was that an oversight and a mistake on my part? It may have been. Because why? I do not actually have a way and mean to kill this Pokemon in one attack. I have to Brave Bird first and foremost. That was good. Good damage. Not enough, but good. I must say so. Sizzle will come in now. I have to Swords Dance, I believe. I have to knock off. Predicting the skeleton. Okay, that came in. It's whatevers. This is good for me if I can kill this guy. That would mean that Aqua Stepper can win the game in the end of the day. I'm putting it all on Aqua Step. Even though it's almost dead and it's offensive-minded Pokemon. Just one wrong step from the opponent and they are finished. As I was struggling to convey. Oh, of course they crit me, but at least I got rid of the priority. They didn't recognize the mistake they've just made. A knockoff ought to do me good. They can't terastallize. That's a sad reality for this opponent. They may be able to slack off. That's something that could transpire, but what the hell? Scott, How fast are you rocking the Skeledirge? I'm confused. So confused. Is it my place and purpose to terrestrialize? I don't believe so. I'm heat proof. But they may possess Hex. I mean, I can't. Quaquaval's terrestrialize is useless unto me. Let's just go for a Shadow Ball. I need the chip. They did Hex. They ended up hexing me. Good for me, I guess. What needs to happen from this position is I need them to kill me, so I shall just click Matcha Gotcha for the chip. They Earth-style Earth Power to kill me. It's good. Very good. They're not Scarf. We've seen this story before. They might have to go into Superior, which is fine. I'm so shocked at the speed they are rocking with their Quaquaval. What's this guy's name? Skeledirge. Another starter from Generation 5 with unique talents never seen before, but is this the game? Oh, you Scarf, are you? I better pray I dodge a Leaf Storm if you're gonna click Leaf Storm then. Yikes, man. You had screens. Why you want to be Scarf Superior out here? Alright, you're not Scarf. You lost the game. I called it like I saw it, folks. Aqua Step time. This thing's not that bulky. I've seen tornadoes. +2 Quaquaval? No ways. I'm making another game going. So that we do not make this a video that lasts forever. That was instant. And Quaquaval food, duck food, Tyranitar, Excadrill, Sandy, Skeledirge. Just need to get a step on one of you guys. Perhaps Tyranitar or Excadrill. One step is all it takes. One misstep from you is also all it takes. And we can actually do some good work in this game. Alas, Deoxys Speed, the simplest of leads. Ooh, who is this? You can surf up all day long. Dive, surf, I don't care. I'm not scared, no. Cramorant. I know the next surf won't do extra damage, I hope. Defogger. Alright, fine. I'm still gonna get these rocks up. I need to. Whirlpool. I'm trapped. I'm a Psycho Boost. I missed. Why the heck did you do that now? Anyways. I think the next Whirlpool will kill me, so I better Psycho Boost. I ended up losing 1v1 to the Cramorant, which has Defog. Not something I understood at the end of the day. Surf, Defog, Whirlpool, what a strange set. Probably Roost, Mono, Water coverage. Does that seriously mean that... That's good damage. That's good damage. God Missile kills me. Roost, okay, yes, it is true. The stories are true. You can't touch Quaquaval. What you gonna do, my friend? You better grovel before Quaquaval. Christy Montero's gonna dance circles around you. Whirlpool me if you want to. I'm not scared of Whirlpool. Surf's up a storm. Alright, cool. Personally, I have to Aqua Step here. Simply because I need to get speed so I can outspeed Sandy Shocks. I think 2 Aqua Steps can do it. This thing is not bulky on the physical defensive side. They should surf here. Really and truly, they should. It lowers my defense? I didn't recognize that part of the equation. Are they carrying a Pikachu or they are carrying a Pikachu? That's so mad annoying. Ugh. Quaquaval, you did your work. You did what you could. The Lumberry. I forgot that I was packing a Lumberry at that. Aqua Step again, just to get the chip. That's all I need. Just a little bit of chip. The Gulp Missile is dead. What an annoying Pokemon. Very niche Pokemon. Oh my goodness, what kind of damage was that? This is probably some of those speedy Quaquavals. I mean, Skeledirge, man. I'm so obsessed with Quaquaval these days that I keep calling the wrong guy. Confusing bit of sentiments that I've said right now, but nonetheless. Heat Wave won't kill me, and you better beware once I Rapid Spin and Rock Slide. You better pray I do not flinch you. I know it's Sand Rush Drill, so that's a potential problem, but I've got Matcha Gotcha, which must not miss. Please don't miss Matcha. And Bullet Punch to finish them off. That's what I can potentially do unto the opponent. But it's neither here nor there. Tyranitar is what I'm expecting to come in to the fray right here, right now. There he is, Tyranitar. Sword Stance time? No, I don't recall it being Sword Stance. I'm a Rapid Spin again. Really, I shall. Just so I can potentially speed tie their Excadrill. If they go into it hard, then so. I had a funny feeling something funny like that was going to transpire. They knocked me off. I was on a balloon, so I don't know why you tried to knock me off. Flinch is... that's... Oh, what are you trying to do? Who did you try and catch? They've terrestrialized the Tyranitar for some odd reason. And now Excadrill is definitely slow. Okay, they're on the balloon. My bad. But there's not that many turns of sand left. Flinch him, just for good measure. Ooh, you hate to see it, don't you? But I love it. I love it a lot. And this was all written on the back of What do you call this? Oh my goodness. This is all done by Christy Montero themselves. I promise you, folks. If it wasn't for Christy invalidating the Cramorant and scaring out the Skeledirge, this would never have transpired. Look at that. Aqua stepping from the one side, raise your speed. Rapid spin on the left side, raise your speed. And these guys can't keep up, I promise you that. I think this was a perfect set of sample games to show off just how mad and annoying and broken Quaquaval is in the underused tier. A Pokemon that I find is actually on the rise and it's becoming a fan in my eyes is Galarian Zapdos. I'm gonna do a video, so stick around and subscribe to this channel and leave a like on the video as well. But nonetheless, subscribe so that you can be notified. I'm gonna do a video on why Galarian Zapdos is on the rise in underused. It seems to be quite popular in the tournament scene for underused. But I digress. This has been an utter failure of a video in my opinion thus far because I'm not that used to explaining my thoughts. A different thought and playing a competitive Pokemon game in the background, you know. The first game was just a background game while I explained my thoughts on Quaquaval. And more often than not, I found myself losing my train of thought. But that's neither here nor there, I digress. As always, folks, before we use it out, just a friendly reminder, team will be in the description if you desire to use it. And let me know what you think about Quaquaval. But nonetheless, we'll be U-turning out. Thanks for watching.